We'll be hearing more from a team speaker later on after this. This campaign aims to spread awareness about the dangers of tobacco and its negative impact on health, as well as the exploitation of the nicotine industry that is geared towards the youth in particular. Now, for our next item, we will be hearing from the team speaker. She is the winner of essay competition 2022.
Special guest Dr. Vezokholu Theyo, Chief Medical Officer Kohima, all the dignitaries present, and all my student friends from high schools. Today, I will be present. While the whole world is still trying to heal from the wounds left by the COVID-19 crisis, a different but an equally devastating decades-old pandemic has continued unabated. It is something that costs money, your health, and those within your vicinity, and also pollutes the environment. It'll be hard to think of a product having numerous detrimental effects all rolled into one. However, tobacco does it all. Tobacco is the general term for any product prepared from the cured leaves of several plants. It contains an addictive substance called chemical nicotine and is either smoked, chewed, or sniffed for a variety of effects. Tobacco contains more than 7,000 chemicals, at least 70 of which are known to cause cancer. All forms of tobacco are harmful, and there is no safe level of exposure to tobacco. It is highly addictive and damaging. Tobacco contains many cancer-causing toxins, and its use increases the risk of cancer of the head, neck, throat, esophagus, and oral cavity. It also affects breathing and causes shortness of breath and coughing. Further, it also increases the risk of respiratory tract infections, tuberculosis, and problems of the immune system. More than 7 million deaths worldwide is caused by the use of tobacco every year. Furthermore, the second-hand smoke is 4 times more toxic, causing around 1.2 million deaths to people exposed to it. From start to finish, the production of tobacco is an overwhelmingly polluting and damaging process. Tobacco cultivation uses around 25.6 million pounds of pesticides each year. Moreover, it makes the land uncultivatable for other crops for the next 3 years. Since it is a monocrop, the topsoil are poorly protected from wind and water, thereby leading to soil erosion. For instance, in India, monocrop tobacco in dry lands has been described as the most erosive crop. Large tracts of forests are cleared for tobacco plantation and curing, leading to loss of biodiversity and ecological disturbance. The remnants of tobacco products are having a hazardous impact on the environment as well. A staggering 4.5 trillion cigarette butts are discarded worldwide every year, making them the most littered item on the planet. Besides, they are made of plastic and are non-biodegradable, making them more toxic. Careless disposal of these butts also often lead to catastrophic forest fires. Being aware of the ill effects and hazardous nature of tobacco alone, however, is not enough. In order to triumph against tobacco, it is imperative that the government comprehensively implement guidelines for tobacco companies and also make stricter regulations for its consumption. Moreover, on our part, we should encourage our friends and family members to give up tobacco and nicotine. Eventually, it will move us a step closer to a healthier and happier planet where 1 billion people are less likely to die from the consequences of chewing, smoking, and ingesting tobacco. Thank you all for being eager listeners, and I believe we all will contribute to the environment by being self-aware about the dangers of tobacco on our health and the environment we live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rosie, for giving me this time. Respected special guest for today, the Chief Medical Officer of Kohima, Madam Vezokholu, and everyone present here. I am very happy to announce the winners of essay writing and poster making competition, which was held on 27th to our environment. So the winners are essay competition. The first, Kenikunu Zotso Loyola Higher Secondary School. Second, Noni no Rino Don Bosco Higher Secondary School Zubza. And the third, Jandemo Chami Fernwood School Kohima. And for the poster making, first, Tejaser Crose Trinity School. Second is Pesavilla Tini Jiru School Kohima. And the third is Ashibu Longkamer Mount Sinai Higher Secondary School. A big congratulations to all of you. You all have the center. This is the first primary health center in Kohima district to be declared as tobacco free. A big congratulations to your team. And we are also very happy to declare another 10 dental clinics in Kohima as tobacco free. We already have 24 tobacco-free dental clinics, and today we are going to declare another 10 dental clinics as tobacco-free. They are fulfilling all the criteria for a tobacco-free dental clinic. The names of the dental clinics are City Dental Clinic, Kohima Dental Center, Prudent Clinic, Toothcraft Dental Clinic, Pristine Dental Clinic, Emerald Dental Clinic, Ivory Dental Clinic, Clover Dental Clinic, Vizo Dental Clinic, Dental House. So to give away the prizes, we have prize money for the essay and poster making competition as we had promised, and we have certificates, for a PHC and dental clinics also. So I would like to request our Madam Special Guest to give away the prizes. So Kenny Kunuzotso, Loyola Higher Secondary School. Second, Noni no Rino, Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Zobza. The third, Jande no Chami, Fernwood School. Poster making, first, Tejasir Crose, Trinity School. Poster making, second, Pesavil Latini, Jiru School. The third, Ashibu Longkamer, Mount Sinai Higher Secondary School. Primary Health Center, Takama. The first tobacco-free primary health center in Kohima district. Congratulations. Okay, now the dental clinics. City Dental Clinic. Kohima Dental Center, Routine Clinic, Toothcraft Dental Clinic, Pristine Dental Clinic, Emerald Dental Clinic, Ivory Dental Clinic, Glover Dental Clinic, Vezokholu Dental Clinic, Dental House. Let's all give him a big hand.
They will be aware of it, and then this habits of picking up as a habit addictive substance can be stopped at that level. So what we see now, there's been a great changes among our generation, the younger generation. We hardly see people smoking on the road, and even in advertisement, in big occasions, we don't see people smoking. And this is all because the observation of World No Tobacco Day has started. So likewise, one generation, if in 1988 it started, that means 2018, 40 years have passed, and we see a big progress here. Now even villages and in many places it has been declared as a tobacco-free area. Today, we have our primary health centers and our dental clinics which have come up as free tobacco areas. So it is a great step. Not only here, throughout the world we are celebrating this World No Tobacco Day to give awareness to people of the ill effects of tobacco. So here the thematic message is brought by our speaker Kenny Kunu, and we have she has elaborated on the details about the product of tobacco, the ill effects, and it was so nice listening to it because it gives us it refreshes our mind to the ill effects. And most of this awareness we do in school. Few days from last year, we did awareness on HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, blood transfusion. We had gone to all the schools, colleges, and the response was so good. Likewise also, on every World Tobacco Day, in this awareness, the schools, they willingly come and join to spread the awareness. And we are very grateful to all the schools, the faculties, the students. Now, we will look in the thematic speaker has already given the message, and this day is a platform to raise awareness about the this year's 2022. The theme we all have this program with us, and the thematic message is tobacco threat to the environment. So, today, the theme World No Tobacco Day is aimed at raising public awareness about the environmental impact of the entire tobacco cycle. So the campaign here is to seek to expose the tobacco industry. We have to think of that. The efforts to greenwash its reputation and make the products more attractive by marketing them as environment friendly. So we are here to give exposure. The campaign seeks to expose on what the tobacco industry is doing to the environment. So the history, the significance of World Tobacco Day, we have already here. What we see is we have to focus on the threat of the environment. So here we have to think of when we look as a threat to the environment, we look at how tobacco is destroying our planet, the cultivation, where millions of trees are cut down to cultivate tobacco. Then trees are cut down, that means deforestation is there. And every year, this leads to, with deforestation, there will be cultivation of tobacco. And here, chemicals are used as fertilizers so that the product is sufficient. The product is very good. So in this way, these chemicals, again, they poison the land, the soil, and the water. You have to think of it. And while producing it, the air, the amount of pollution it causes in the air we breathe, we have to think of that, because toxins are released. So that's the threat to the environment. We have to focus on this campaign as the thematic message goes, that is the threat to the environment. So if we really look into it, the numbers of trees which are cut down and that tobacco is cultivated, and this focuses on the environmental damages caused by smoking. We need to have a creative mind and then think the threat it is giving to our environment. So this year, the World Tobacco Day, it is an awakening for us to focus on this, and then so that when the product is made and these cigarettes are consumed, smoked by the people, even the butts of the cigarette, it's a poison. It's same as the plastic product. Disintegration is not there, and at the same time it causes poison to the environment. So the objective of this awareness is it aims to give awareness on the harm of the use of tobacco in the smoking form, in non-smoking form, how harmful it is to our health. India has a dual burden of communicable as well as non-communicable disease, and we are giving awareness generation to health with our Ayushman Bharat health and wellness centers, the promotion for healthy India. We are talking about that, we are giving awareness so that there is early diagnosis, there's timely referral, timely treatment, timely management is there. So what we see here, those cases which are coming to us with lung infection, with cancers, they are related to tobacco. So the ill effects, we have been focusing on this, we have been giving awareness, but still we see people still consuming tobacco, the ill effects, even if it is obvious to each and everyone, it continues. So with from ourselves, each one of us, we need to keep on giving this awareness on the ill effects of the negative impact which has on our health. We need to keep on propagating the awareness. The fact that this cigarette smoking, it releases 80 million tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, can be used to assess the environmental cost of cigarettes. So tobacco smoke emits these different kinds of gases, different kind of greenhouse gases. We should also think of that. So shunning this use of tobacco will not only prevent chronic disease like cancer, lung diseases, chronic obstructive airway disease, mouth cancer, throat cancer, various cancer, but it can help us to come closer to our sustainable development goal, which we are looking forward in 2030. So I would like to request this August gathering here this morning. As we gather here, think about it again, the threats it has on our environment, because as we come together to give this awareness on this World Tobacco Day, this campaign will surely highlight to our policy makers accountable for the environmental damages it is causing due to tobacco product waste. Definitely, our media friends are also here. Even in the social media on this World No Tobacco Day, this campaign will definitely be an eye-opener to our policy makers to make tobacco producers accountable for the environment change, I repeat, due to our tobacco product waste. So, if we look into the damaging process of this tobacco, the life cycle of this tobacco, which is overwhelmingly polluting our environment in the damaging process, the cultivation, the millions of trees which is cut down, the deforestation, and to grow, they need chemicals, which at the same time it is poisoning our environment, the soil, the water. So the toxins is so huge. That's why today we gather here to focus, to think once again that definitely this tobacco is indeed a threat to the environment. So with these few words, thank you so much for coming here, and thank you for this lovely program which is organized by our district tobacco cell, control cell, Kohima, for making this short and sweet program, enlightening each and every one of us, bringing the students here, the winners, our dental clinics. I'm so overwhelmed with the participants, with the audience which is here today. Thank you.
Gracing this program with your presence and also extensively enlightening us about the dangers of tobacco. Now we have come to the last item for our program today. I would like to invite Paramedical to give us the word of thanks.
On behalf of my team, I would like to extend our gratitude to Madam Dr. Vezokholu Theyo, Chief Medical Officer, Kohima. Thank you, ma'am, for coming despite your busy schedule. I also want to thank our Deputy CMO, Dr. Chrissy. Thank you, sir, for coming. I want to thank Dr. Rosie for chairing our program today. Thank you, ma'am. Also, I want to congratulate and thank our team speaker, Ms. Kinikino Jotso. Also, I would like to acknowledge and thank all the tobacco-free schools and clinics for cooperating with us and celebrating this special day with us. Not forgetting our media friends, thank you for covering today's program. Last but not the least, I want to thank the principal and colleagues of Paramedical Training Institute. Thank you for making this program a grand success. Thank you once again.